Hello viewers, you are welcome to Bedak um, Farms Academy channel. Today we are going to show you something that most farmers usually do. And what we Bedak Farms, what we do is we have mixed both of them to, get experience of it and then know which one is good than other. Yeah, so as we always say, try to subscribe it, um, like it and share our page. Today, what we are going to do, you can see this is just a 5 ton rubber, a 5 ton rubber, and what we are going to do is we are going to compare 5 ton rubber with automatic drinker. So I'm going to use this rubber as an automatic drinker. You know, it is sealed, but I'm going to show you how to do it so that wherever you are, if maybe you want to um, get a drink up for your best. This one is so manual. Is manual. When you go to the market, you can get. It's very cheap. I think this is 5 cedis or so. It's so cheap. Yeah. So this is how it goes. You get it. You have your knife or anything that you maybe you want to use it. You get your knife. Now, from this is the top and this is the bottom. So I have to at least measure it by this. You can see I'm not using any tape measure, but I'm just using my eye to gauge it. So maybe I can fill the water from this bottom to here. So now I'm going to cut it from here. Yeah, it's so soft. So that is what I do. I'll cut it. When I get to the edge here, I turn the knife. You see, so here is open. I'm going to cut the other end. So now you can see that you've gotten what there is an manual drinker. You know, there's an oil in it, so you have to wash it. Any soap or any detergent that you want to use it. So afterwards you just make it nice. So you see, this is it's very cheap. You know, it's so cheap. You get it? It's very cheap. So you wash it thoroughly, and then here we go. So now we are going to put this in a this thing in a pin, and you just follow us up, like it and subscribe it. We are moving. We are going to compare automatic drinker with this manual drinkers. So we are moving to the pin and then check it up. So now, you can see that in this particular pin, we are using the 5 ton one. So you can see that we have hung this fly tool. Yeah, we have hung it with the rope. So when the bears want to take, they just come near and then take some. So you can see that this particular drinker, you could see some water inside. When they want to take some, they just come closer, take the water, and you could see this whole particular pin is 5, and we are using this uh, manual drinkers. We are using this manual drinkers. It's so cheap. You just get this thing, your your rope, you tie it, you hang it in such a way that they will not stand on it. The bears will not stand on it, so that it may be shaken. On this, because it has been hanged, they cannot stand on this particular one. You see, they will tilt it. Yeah. So it's like it's what you mean is using this manual fly-toe rubber is so cheap. It's so cheap as compared to automatic drinking. But from here, we are moving on to this particular cage. You can see over there is an automatic drinkers over there. So we are comparing manual drinker with automatic drinkers. Yeah. So when you come to Bedak Farms, some of the pin we want to use this particular manual, and then the other one we try to use automatic drinkers. So automatic drinkers, they are the more. So we are just taking this to do some experiments. We want to like know which is which, because one thing that we are doing this experiment is sometimes when we get to the automatic drinker, you could see something over there. You could see that sometimes the water may not be flow. The water may not flow. So it's like the worker may not. I mean, sometimes you think that the water is flowing. You see, and when you look at it, you can see that all the drinkers they are there. So what we think is maybe the water is flowing, but it wasn't. So on this, when I come, what I do is I check whether there is a water inside or there is no water inside. So it is easier for you to know whether the worker being assigned to that pin is working or he is not working. Yeah. Even though it is cheap, but it's kind of it's kind of something that you use more energy, because you have to, I mean, get the water outside, come inside, and then pour it. You see. So that is how it is. That is how it is. So today we are comparing. You can see that since we are using this uh, manual drinker, they fill this barrel, and then they fill the barrel, and then they will be pouring in this particular, I mean, cages. You can see that here we are using automatic drinkers. Here is automatic drinker. The other cage over there is automatic drinker. The next cage is automatic drinker. So we use this particular, this particular pin is 5. We are using this particular pin to do some experiment concerning their production, concerning there are some petty things that we wanted to compare. You see, so we are moving on to the automatic drinker and see what it also goes. So you can see that in this particular pin we are using an automatic drinker, as I earlier said. So here we are using automatic drinker. This one is flowing, you know, this one is flowing. But actually, automatic drinker is more or less is expensive or costly. So we are just doing, if maybe you want to start up a poultry farm that maybe sometimes we may not get this one. It is easier for you to get the manual, the fly core one. you can see that in this particular room, this one is coming. This one you can see that it's coming, you know, but this one is not coming. You can see the worker is not here, he is not around, but you can see that the whole day the birds are not getting any drink or any water from this particular drinker. So if you are a manager in that particular pen and you don't go around, you can see that after feeding, they may not even come around and see. So that is one challenges in using automatic drinker. You might think that it's flowing, but it is not. It is not flowing. This one, you can see that this one is flowing. Yeah, this one is flowing. You can see that it's flowing. Look at how it is. It is flowing. This one is also flowing. Yeah, this one is also flowing. This one is also flowing. This one also is not. So the cost might be that maybe the tube. It might be that the tube, there are some particles in this tube that it must be cleared off. Yeah. So what we do is we always encourage them to, remove this tube and then always clean it up and then fix it. So this is how manual drinker, which is filter drinker, and then automatic drinker works. Manual drinker is very cheap, but working with it is tedious. But as automatic drinker, working with it is so cheap. You don't get tired of doing this. So using this automatic drinker, if it is flowing, a worker can maybe one worker can work with 5 pin or 4 pin. Yeah. But on manual one, at least you have to go by one worker to maybe 2 or 3 pin. Yeah, because carrying water outside and bringing it inside is more or less something that you get tired. Yeah, and then stop that. So that is how it is. So automatic drinker is expensive, but working it in a pen is more or less work with. But the fighter or the manual is not expensive, but you get tired of using it. Yeah. So that is how it goes. So automatic drinker, manual drinker. Automatic drinker, manual drinker. Which is which that you. So using automatic drinker is good. Yeah. So what we say is you subscribe it, share it, and like our page. So next time we meet. Goodbye.